Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Jarrel Big Baby Miller. The man lost a lot of weight, didn't he? Let me move myself out of the way real quick. Check this out. He lost 50 pounds, people. He looks in shape. He looks in shape. Andy Ruiz, one of them kind of been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Andy Ruiz was a marshmallow when he faced Anthony Joshua in the rematch. But it's like he learned from his mistakes. So now you got Jarrel Miller, the Muslim, now, right? Who is all about the bean pie. The Andy Ruiz, Mr. Habituela, he's all about the bean pie. So you got the bean pie brothers coming together. And what I think is going to be a very, very interesting fight. When you hear them say, hey, if I lose this fight, my career is over. Hey, to that I say, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. What's happening here, we're seeing evenly matched fights. Bring the microphone over here. This is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be easy. You can make the fight easy, but it's not supposed to be easy. These are evenly matched fights. But I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, my mind says Andy Ruiz has too much skill, too much speed. But Jarrel Miller brought up a very good point, right? He brought up a very good point where he said Andy Ruiz fought old man Luis Ortiz, and he couldn't get him out of there. Now, Luis Ortiz had a lot of damage already from the Deontay Wilder fights. He's never been as active as he wanted to be. His career has been sad. It's very sad. But the bottom line is Andy Ruiz couldn't really get him out of there. And I think if there was another 1 or 2 rounds, Andy Ruiz would have got knocked out because Luis Ortiz was putting the heat on him. But again, Andy Ruiz did what he had to do. When he fought Chris Arreola wasn't the same fighter he was when he was in his prime. But he got in with an active Chris Arreola, and Chris Arreola almost got him out of there. So when you look at Andy Ruiz in those 2 fights, the fact that his combination punching has gone out the window, that he's, lost weight and has so many issues, outside the ring, inside the ring, changing trainers, not being disciplined, issues in his personal life. And we all go through stuff, you know what I'm saying? But for me, looking at Jarrel Big Baby Miller, who's kind of gone down that path, I think it makes a big difference when you look at Jarrel Miller, how he's bouncing back right now. And the fact that he's gone into the camp with Bozy Ennis. And, Bozy don't play. And you could tell Jarrel Big Baby Miller shut up and listened. Because he looks in shape, man. But I have a feeling he's going to upset Andy Ruiz. I do. I'm trying to see Andy Ruiz knock him out. I just don't see anybody knocking out Jarrel Big Baby Miller. He's just one of those guys, they come around every so often. Super tough. You're not just gonna hit him and knock him out. Daniel DeBar, again, Big Baby Miller just outgassed. Daniel DeBar is a big hitter. Andy Ruiz can crack. Andy Ruiz can crack. But I think what you could see here is maybe Jarrel Big Baby Miller. Daniel DeBar did enough damage to him to where Jarrel Miller comes in the ring. He's in great shape, but he lost so much weight to maybe his punch resistance is affected a little bit. But we also got to keep in mind these are heavyweights. We aren't talking about guys who are 130 pounds dropping, 15 pounds, and guys who will walk around 180, cutting down to 140 and shit like 147. That has a more of an adverse impact on your body than someone who's 330 pounds dropping down to 280. Like, Jarrel Big Baby Miller should never been the guy in this middle picture. Never. But that being said, when you look at it from that perspective, Andy Ruiz could have a chance, but at the same time, Andy Ruiz being inactive, is he going to be able to pull the trigger and get Jarrel Big Baby Miller out of there? I don't know. But my mind says, look, Andy Ruiz, skill, speed, he's got the power. But when I really look at it, and I'm fair to both fighters, I have a feeling Jarrel Big Baby Miller may pull out, may upset the world. But I also have a feeling when you lose weight like that, somebody was saying, "Oh, he's on the juice again." No, man, I don't think he'll make that mistake. I hope he's not stupid enough to do that. But let's wait and see how the fight plays out, man. It's going to be huge support for Andy Ruiz. Huge support for Andy Ruiz fighting out there in L.A. But you got a guy like Jarrel Big Baby Miller who throw 100 punches around and doesn't get tired. Man, that's going to be early. Could give Andy Ruiz some opportunity to get his shots off. But I think that could be problematic for Andy Ruiz down the road if he doesn't slow Jarrel Big Baby Miller down, where he just starts to get overwhelmed and outworked. 100 punches around. Even if he can slow him down to 70. 70 punches around is still a lot. Especially if he's able to land, 20 of those shots. But anyway, interesting fight. Before, I was like Andy Ruiz by KO. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, nah. You can tell when somebody put the work in. You can tell. Doesn't mean that he's going to beat Andy, but I just have a feeling. I have a feeling he's going to upset Andy Ruiz. I just have a feeling he is. That's just me. But let's wait and see what happens with the Bean Power brothers. Because this is going to be a good fight. And Jarrel Miller has to win. He's no longer with Dimitri Salita. He's looking to work with somebody to promote him. And the only way he's going to get somebody to jump on the Jarrel Big Baby Miller bandwagon is if he clips Andy Ruiz. Because the promoter who's going to take a risk, who's going to take all the risk by signing him, is going to know, okay, I don't know what direction this guy's going, but he just beat Andy Ruiz. I mean, he's guaranteed another big fight for big money. So we can get our little bit of money out of him as well. But it looks like he got his mind on somebody out there. So the guy, I don't know I forgot the guy's name he said, but it looked like he got his eye on him. So Jarrel Big Baby Miller may be signed, already have a deal in place, and just waiting to get through this fight to sign his new promotional deal. It's not with Eddie Hearn either. And Andy Ruiz, I hate to see him lose, but if he loses, I think he'll be back. Because Deontay Wilder lost once, and then he came back, he lost again. I think Andy Ruiz will be fine. It's just a tough situation. This whole thing, this fight, and this is how fights should be. We should be sitting here going back and forth on who we think's going to win. But my mind says Ruiz, but something in my belly tells me Jarrel Big Baby Miller's going to upset him. Just my opinion. But let's see how it plays out. Keep cool. I'm in the breeze.